Hey folks, Dave here, back in Studio B, and today we're going to take a quick look at Pro Strategy Football 2023. I think it just released, I might have released last night or this morning, but I know it just come out, so we're going to take a look at that. Not going to play a full game, but I do want to poke around, and boy, the additions to this game are quite impressive, let me tell you, even just compared to last year. So let me, first off, I want to thank our Patreons of the Digital Dice podcast and also this channel here. Thank you so much for helping us continue on as we go into year 4 of Digital to Dice, and also, I don't know how many years for the channel here, but thank you so much for helping us out that way there. Alrighty, so let's get right down to the game, shall we? And hopefully this will bring me to the screen. Oh, actually, let me come back to Studio B for 1 second. I do want to make sure that we don't have any crazy posts in the chat room. Okay, that I do want to make sure that we have that squared away. And so we're going to come over here. Unfortunately, there's really no good way to do this through the software, so it does take me a second. And okay, now we should be good to go. And we got some Pro Strategy Football going now, and hopefully the chat room will be much safer. Alrighty, so let's get back to the game, shall we? All right, so let me do this. And hopefully that gets me back to the game. All righty, so there's a lot that's new, okay? Now, I haven't played much, and my issue, and I've told this to Kerry, who we had on the show, was I have a problem with hard drive space. And a lot of the mods and the graphics go on the C drive, and I'm running out of space. So I told him that. And so we had a nice conversation about how we might try to fix that in the whole bit. But I did manage to get the 1980s decade loaded up, and it's looking unbelievable. All right, so this is your main screen. And you got all kinds of crazy editors and mod here. You can edit seasons, you can create things. The editing is just completely insane, what you can do with this game. And that's going to be a whole nother video, I imagine. But let me show you what I have discovered. So I'm going to go to single season. And I've been playing the 1981. I just started 1981, so I'm going to resume this season, okay? And again, here's all the options that you have. It's really pretty incredible what you can do with this game. So I'm going to go into schedule week 1, and I've been playing around with the results. So this game here, the New York Buffalo game, I simmed it, and I revealed it, and it was 33-2, okay? Atlanta and New Orleans, I completed, but I did not reveal. And so I can kind of take a look at the highlights from that, and I'll show you more about that in a second. And let me go to San Diego or Cleveland. I'm going to sim this. And now it's completed, but it hasn't revealed. And there's a big reason why I'm not doing that, okay? So I'm going to go back to the game in progress, which is Seattle-Cincinnati. Now, I hope you're sitting down because this is absolutely gorgeous, okay? Going back to my game. Of course, I picked a bad field to play on, okay? I am just playing just your standard casual mode, and it works really fun for me. All right, so Seattle has the ball. I'm Cincinnati. We're winning 21-0, and I'm just going to call defend against the screens, and we're going to go. And look how gorgeous this is. I mean, the players just look so much better than they did in the last game. It's completely redone, and I don't know how they did it. It's just completely redone. Now, if you played this game before, it plays very similar. If you haven't, you're at the play screen here. I'm in casual mode. I can go to advanced mode and really play around with this game, but I come over here, and I'm going to go to the run defense. I'm going to focus on an inside run, and then we're going to go, and then we see what happens on the play. And so on, it's a pass, so it's caught, so my inside run was incorrect, and now they have a second. And what do they got here? We got a flag on the play, so hang on. Offensive holding. Yeah, we're going to accept the penalty. We're going to back up Seattle. So now they have a 2nd and 20. So I'm going to defend the medium pass. See if I can pick something off here. So Zorn. Nope, they're going to hand it off. And they pick up a few yards there. That's okay. We'll give them that. All righty. So now I'm at the screen here. Okay. Check this out. I'm going to go to the studio. This brings up all the games that are going on today. Now, as you can see, we have a final. This is the game that I played and I revealed. Okay, so I know what's going on with this game. And if I click on it, I can come here, see the score, I can go to my highlights, and I can watch replays of the highlights. Okay, so it's kind of having your own little sports center sort of thing, so to speak. As our Red Sox fan shows up here. So let me go back to today's games. Now, these two games, I simmed, but I didn't reveal. So I can go here, and I can check in, and I can see that it's 14-7. And I click on it again, and here we are. They're in the second quarter, right about the same amount of time that we've been playing. So our games are pretty close. And so let's see. We got an interception here. Let's check out the interception here. So let's go to our studio. I'm Brent Gumbel, and it's raining in Atlanta. And Archie Manning throws, and that's picked off by Glazebrook, and Atlanta has the ball. And I can just kind of click out of this. So it's watching all the highlights right now. And there's another pass, and that's a fumble. All right, let me be done with that. Okay. So it was kind of going right down the list of all the highlights there. But, yeah, so you can check in with the game. So let's check into the Chargers-Browns game. And if I didn't want to check it, then I would just leave it. But I'm going to click on it, and it's going to show me that's 14-14. So let me click on this after I reveal the score. And, again, 7:17 to go in the second quarter. So all the games at the 1 o'clock hour that I simmed are kind of playing at the same time. All right, so we got a block kick for a TD by San Diego. Well, let's check this out. All righty. So Cleveland's going to punt. Cox, and the kick is blocked, and it's scooped up by San Diego. Kelcher, he goes in for the score.
Touchdown.
And, yeah. So now we get a pass from, but the Browns coming right back. I could do this like, in the Chris Berman style. Now the Browns coming back. It's Brian Sipe. He's going to hook up with Dave Logan. 13 yards. Logan goes in motion. Sipe finds him on the left side. He gets around his man inside the pylon. Back. Touchdown. And then we have Charlie Joyner getting a pass from Fouts. So Dan Fouts, he's going to take the snap. Protection is good. He has all day to throw. He finds Joyner, and Joyner's going to go in for the score. And that's a touchdown for the Chargers. As you can see how that's kind of cool there. So we're going to back off out of there. And all these games here, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on with these games. So when I click on them, nothing's happening because I didn't do anything. All right, so let me go back. And let me go to my menu. I'm going to go back to the home screen, and we're going to save this game. So now let's just say I wanted to see what's going on with Minnesota, Tampa Bay. So I'm going to sim this. It's completed. Now I can reveal it and see the score, or I can go right to the highlights, or I can go back to my studio. So from here, I'm going to click on the highlights, and I can just see what happens. Doug Williams to Kevin House, and he's hit, and it's a fumble, and Minnesota has the ball, and that is it. So I'm kind of following along here in the game. Go to my play-by-play, okay. So I'm just kind of poking around right now. So let me go back, and let me go back to my schedule week 1. And so this is in progress. So let me go back to resume my Cincinnati game. Let me go to the studio, and let's check on that Buccaneers game. Where is it now? Okay, so it moved it to the top. That's kind of neat. So it's 20-0 Buccaneers. Okay, as tape saturator stops by. So this is really fun. This really gives it kind of a red zone feel. So if you simmed all the games, in fact, I'll go do that right now. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to my home screen, and I'm going to sim all the games. All right. Sim City. We're doing Sim City. So now I know this is probably a Monday night game, but I'm going to sim it anyway, just going to show you what's going on. All right, so I got to sim this. All right, so Buffalo, New York, we'll say that was a Thursday night game because that's already been completed. All right, so I'll go back to my week 1 schedule. I'm going to resume my game here. Now, if I go to the studio, all the games are in progress, and I can add to my watch list and kind of follow along. So I can see that they're all in the second quarter, pretty much with about 7 minutes to play. And again, if I didn't sim, then they wouldn't have started. And we can see down the bottom here, we have the one game that's a final. So this is kind of my, let's go to New York and have an update. It really is kind of cool. here. And again, I can come over here, the Chiefs-Steelers game, and watch the replays of what's happening. I can really kind of do that, and it's really fun. As Jason stops by, thanks for coming by. All right, so let me go back to the game here. So now I'm just in casual mode. Seattle has a 3rd and 17. And so we're going to defend the long pass. So I'm just going to hit go. I'm kind of having the defense calling something. But look how nice this looks. You can actually see the logos on the helmet. Now, you probably, Largent with a big catch there. So Seattle trying to come back here. You might not be able to, penalty on the play. Roughing the passer. Oh, boy. Seattle's moving pretty well. All right, we're going to go, we'll go blitz against the run. There we go. All right, let me pause this here. You might not be able to see it, but as I look at my screen here, I can see the Seattle logo, and I can see the stripes on Cincinnati's helmet. That's how much clarity is in this game. It is really crazy. All righty, so I blitz on the run, and he still picks up a few yards. And again, I have the Cincinnati field, which is the worst field in the game. So if I go to my studio, Tampa Bay usually has a pretty good field. So let me see here. 13-yard run. Oh, and the kick failed. So Al Red Sox fan stops by. We got a failed extra point. Look at the Buccaneers, how gorgeous that is. You can see the logos on the helmet. You can see the Viking logos. And these guys, it's just razor sharp. It really is how this is. James Wild, a 32-yard pass. See the Buccaneer logo at center. I really like that. So, of course, I take Cincinnati, which has no logos on the field at all in 1981. And Tampa Bay had a good logo there. So, yeah. So I can go back and watch any game. The Cardinals, see what the Cardinals do. We got a 97-yard run. Ooh, Tony Nathan, 97 yards. Let's watch this one right here. So they're backed up. Woodley to Nathan. Holy cow. Up the middle. Tony Dorsett, eat your heart out. There goes Nathan right up the middle. The Cardinals are not going to catch him. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Dolphins. This game looks great. Yeah, no, I had I think I bought last year's version, and I played more of 2020 than 20. So this is 2023. I think I played 2021. I didn't play much of 2022 because I have limited space on my C drive, and I've already talked to Kerry and Mike about that, about trying to fix that. This is such a step up from anything I played. It really is. And, you get the skin tones, you get the helmets. It's quite unbelievable what's going on here. And, Ron and I were talking last night. Let me come back to Studio B real quick. So Ron and I were talking last night after we did the podcast. We did the podcast with Kerry and uploaded that. And we were playing it last night after the show, and Ron's like, wow, Dave, he goes, you gotta check this out. So I went and I checked it out, and I was like, holy cow, this looks absolutely amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. And so I was up late playing it last night, and then I haven't touched many of the options in this game. I really haven't. There's so many things you can do. You can edit the players. You can edit the teams. You can really go to town in this game. There's a career mode. I mean, listen to the podcast that we did last night, episode 150 of Digital to Dice, and that really goes into detail about what you can do with this game. It really is something else. So let me get back to the game here. So I'll do a couple more plays, and then I'll get back to the main menu and see what we got under the hood here. Again, I'm just kind of letting the defense run itself over here. Nice play over there, but you can see how crystal clear this is. So we're gonna leave this. We're gonna go back to the home screen. I guess we're gonna keep this game. So again, this is the week 1, and again, I can reveal all these if I want, or if I can go to my studio. Okay. TV mode adds a go-to-the-studio experience when watching or coaching a season or career game. For a game to be included in the active studio, games need to be simulated but not revealed. Okay. Games, and then it talks about the game states here. All righty, so that is really kind of fun. It's available on Steam right now. I think it's only $20, but all the mods are free. You do have to put the mods in, but they are free. So let me see. So I can customize my season. I can have a primary team. I can edit it, edit the playoffs, edit season rules, which are already, I think they're already pre-programmed for the season. But if you really want to get crazy, that you can. I think you can move the goalposts too. I think you can put the goalposts on the goal line. So there's all kinds of things you can do. Touchdown is always a first down. Okay, conversions after that. Clock and the time, penalties, overtime. I thought you could change the setup here. Oh, maybe that's one thing you can't do. Maybe because I've already started the season. I'm not sure. So, let me just say this. Let me come back to Studio B here. When it first came out, the first time I played it a couple years ago, it reminded me of like Nintendo Temco Bowl, things like that. But it was much more in depth than that. The graphics have come so far, it doesn't look like Nintendo anymore. It really looks like a really nice PC game. It really does. It's just, the graphics are just so good. It's so crisp and compared to last year. Now, last year's weren't bad, but they were a little grainy, a little fuzzy, and probably designed to look like a Nintendo. These do not look like Nintendo graphics. They just don't. They just don't. As I go back to the game here. So, again, I can go to my team and my standings. So, this shows me all the games that were played. Okay, now, again, I don't really want to look at that because I have my studio set up that I don't want to ruin it. But I can customize the season. I can edit the league. Oh, image and goalpost. Okay, goalpost, modern pro, classic pro, classic college. Oh, so you can even change how the goalposts look. That's kind of neat. Goalpost location. Okay, so that's where you can change the goalpost location. You're looking for a college game similar to how Football Mogul is. Yeah, Football Mogul is a fun game. I played that. It's all text. There's no animation, but you can bang on a game really fast. That's what I do that. I'll bang on a game with that. Yeah, the graphics is so much better. Are you finished editing? Yes. I'm not going to really edit. But there's so much. I mean, let's check this out, too. So in my game settings, actually, I think I got to be in the game. Let me go back to my game, and I'll show you something else here. So I'm going to go into resume my Cincinnati-Seattle game. Now, if I go to my menu, and I go to my switch images or audio, I can select the sound set. And we have an AM radio, which has Chris, is it Slovic doing it? We have our own Al Red Sox fan, and then we have the standard. So if I go to default, I'm going to load it in. And now, when I play, we should have Al. I have the sound down a little bit, but it should be Al doing the talking now. Complete. So I don't know if you heard it. Oh, it's a touchdown. So Seattle's back in the game. But there's three different kind of broadcasts. There's the AM radio, there's Al Red Sox fan, and then there's the standard one that came with the game back then. Let's see, blah 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 blah. Like little tips and tricks in here. Okay, so we're gonna do a normal field goal rush, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Seattle's back in the game. Good. And they've cut the lead to 21-7 here. So now let's go to my. We'll just do a normal kickoff here. Little Seattle kickoff. It plays pretty similar. If you've played this before, the gameplay is pretty similar. It's probably a lot. I think the animations are smoother. I think the animations the graphics are so much better. I really do. All right, you loaded a save game in a minute. Exactly, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I like all these things that pop up here. So let me go to the studio, see where we are. And now I can check on the Packers and the Bears. It's 20. Where's that? Packers and the Bears. There we go. So it's 10-0. And so I like how I can click on every game and kind of follow along. Colts and the Patriots, 7-3. Well, I can basically just click on every game here, and this will be my going to New York. Again, except that game that's already been played. And so here's what's going on. So in progress. All these games are in progress. And so let's go back here, and we'll play the short pass. Oh, we're on offense now. And Anderson over the middle, and it's incomplete.
We have second down coming up.
And so now I'm going to go to advanced mode. All right, so over here to advanced mode. So this is where you can get really crazy. You can pick who gets the ball and who does what. I'm going to go out of the I'm going to go pro set. I'm going to go one back. And I think I'm going to go outside run on the pitch to the left. And this guy's going to get the ball. And let's see how I do here. And that was a decent call.
Third down.
And I pick up 6, so I got a 3rd and 4. So let me see. So I'm going to go strong right. I'm going to go right this time. I'm going to go far. I want to go sweep to the right. And now I got an extra blocker here. And let's see if I can pick up that first down. And, yeah, the halfback gets the ball. Okay. So if I go to the right this time, do I have some blockers over there? I do. And I get the first down. First down. All right. So that is that. All right, so let me jump out of here, go back to the home screen, and yes, keep this game. Okay, let's go back and back and back. Okay, so now putting in seasons is kind of funky. I've already installed the whole 1980s. So if I go to single seasons, create a new season, so you can see the 80s I have here. So if I'm playing 81, let's just say I wanted to play 88. I click on this. Do I want to load this league? Yes. And it's going to set it up. And it's going to ask me what schedule do I want. So I want the 88 schedule, which is, sometimes they're not in order. There's the 88 schedule, so I'm going to use that. Select the playoff format. So I think 88 was this. And I think that's all I really need. So I think I can start the season. I'm ready to start. And there we go. Now let me edit my league. I'm going to put the goalposts. I'm going to use Classic Pro, and I'm going to put them on the goal line. And you can even do the sleeves. So default sleeves, we're going to go long sleeves on everybody. And we're gonna have no face masks. And save that. And let's see how a game looks with that now. So we're gonna play goalposts on the end zones, no face masks. I think we're done. So we got 88. Let's play week 1. And who are we gonna play here in 88? 49ers are probably good, right? 49ers in New Orleans. So we don't want to go to New Orleans. 88. What would be a good team in 88? Seattle. I've already played Seattle, Denver. This shouldn't be that hard, Dave. We'll go to Buffalo, Minnesota at Buffalo. All right. So let's coach, and it's going to be in the rain, and I will play Buffalo. And here we go. Casual difficulty. Okay, and a little bit about the game, and let's go. And Buffalo wins the toss. We will receive. And here we go. So we're in the rain. And here's the kickoff. Oh, they have face masks. I thought I selected no face masks. Look at the goalpost right there in the goal line. That is so cool. That is so cool. I thought I had no face mask set up. Let's see if I can go back to that. So let's go back to that. Back to my home screen. Do I want? No, I want to quit and delete this game. Okay. So if I go to my edit league, face mask up. Okay, update. Maybe I need to click that. Update all teams face mask to no face masks. Okay. Update all the sleeves to long. Maybe I needed to do that. All right. So let's save this now, and let's go back, and let's see about playing this again now. All right. Let's go to Detroit, and we'll coach this one here. We will play as Detroit. Why? I don't know. And let's see if this worked here. We'll receive. No, they still got face masks. So obviously I'm not doing something right here. So I'll have to check on that. But the goalposts are the old classic ones, and they are in the end zone, which I think is neat. I don't think you can do the leather helmets, but all right, so we're going to go casual mode, medium pass. And we got who's the quarterback? Hilger?
Complete. First down.
It looks like they do have face masks on. There's Al doing it again. So if I want to come over here and I want to go to my switch images and audio, I'll go to M Radio, and now we're going to be listening to Chris. All right, we're going to go medium pass. And you can hear how it sounds like an AM radio on there, you know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought you could turn off the face masks. I got the goalpost to work. Maybe it's something I just didn't do right. I'll have to find out about that. Like I said, this is the first look video here. So we have a 2nd and 18. Oh, boy. Let's go screen. Let's see if we can get that going. Oh, a screen pass is incomplete. And I got a 3rd and long here. Let's go medium. This is the Lions, by the way. Never heard of Hilger. That's caught, but we're going to have to punt it away. So there's that. So I'm going to leave here. I'm going to go back to the home screen. I'm going to quit and delete this game. So basically, it's like I never played it. So let me play an exhibition game. All right, quick exhibition game. New quick game. And so select the visitor league. I'm not sure if it'll pick a team that from a league that is. All right, so let's take 86. How about we'll go 86? Oh wait, so all right, so we're gonna pick 85. Oh, it does do this. Oh, look at that. That's a generic NFL. Okay, so I don't have the so we'll do the 85 Bears and the 88. Back. We're gonna do San Francisco. How do I change my team here? Oh, there we go. Detroit. And where's San Francisco? There they are. All right, so we're going to do San Francisco. And this is going to be 85 Chicago Bears. I think 88 was good year for San Francisco. All right, and I'm just going to watch. Okay, let's do this. Select sleeves. Long sleeves. Oh, there's the long sleeves right there. And select sleeves to go short sleeves. So they have short sleeves. Color jerseys. Oh, this is kind of neat. Oh, I can swap the jerseys. That's kind of neat. And then no sleeves. Oh, I see. Okay. I like the no sleeves, actually. Oh, and the long looks good over here in the white. So I like how I can do that. Swap home and visitor. Goalpost modern pro back. Okay. Sounds good to me. It's not letting me do the face mask here, but okay. So do this. We're gonna watch this live, and we're just gonna play this out. And basically, okay, so the Niners won it all. I kind of thought that way. So I wanted to have the Bears and the Niners here. So I'm just kind of watching this kind of play out. Oh, I thought I had the goalpost on the front there. All right, let's play this out here.
We have 2nd down coming up.
All right. I wanted to change some settings, but I think once I'm in this here, I'm kind of stuck. Oh, there's my settings. Oh boy.
Incomplete.
So am I stuck here now?
Coming up.
Can I exit this game at some point?
Fumble.
And the fridge picks it up and runs the other way. So it is fun to watch. I'm trying to figure out how do I... Game stats, options, settings. Here we go. Animation. I like fast animation. Faster animation speed is good. Gameplay. So there's a couple things you can do here. Realism. Animation player size is normal. So you can make them different sizes if you want to. Let's put them huge. Let's make them huge. And let's see what it looks like. Let's do this. There we go. Oh, that actually don't look too bad. I actually like them a little bit bigger. You can see everything a little bit better. All right, McMahon and the Bears. McMahon. Back to pass. He can't connect.
3rd down.
Yeah, this is actually, like I say, this is kind of fun. And it's got a little countdown, too. So you can hit it, or you can just wait 3 seconds and then watch the play happen. I kind of like the bigger guys. I do. I kind of like it. And this plays pretty quick. This is kind of neat. I'm just watching the game here. And you get, like I say, the 3-second countdown to do something, and then you get something that happens. Yes, we got an injury. So out of the shotgun, I like that they have the shotgun here. McMahon, that should be a touchdown. It is. Willie Galt.
That's a touchdown.
All righty,
Flag
so
on the play.
offensive interference. Ooh, that's a pass interference, so that's going to come back. Interesting. Interesting. So McMahon,
Complete.
and this one's going to be a touchdown to Walter
That's a
Payton.
touchdown.
All right, there we go. So that's good. Butler comes in for the kick. Graphics improvement is nice. Does each pass still look it's in a triple? I don't know what that means. Oh, triple coverage. Sometimes. I mean, I kidded him how sometimes it looks like an 11-year-old soccer game where all the kids run to the ball, but I think it's definitely better. And I do like the bigger guys, by the way. All right, let me we'll exit out of this game here. And that's incomplete.
We have second
So
down.
let me
coming.
oh, I hit the wrong button. Montana, Frank.
Third down.
All right,
There's a
so let me
flag
do
on the
this.
play.
Let's sim the rest of this quarter. And it's 10-7. San Francisco. The Bears got the ball. I do like how they swap ends
Third
too.
down.
That's the other thing I like, is that they swap ends. So it really feels like you're watching it on TV. It really does. All right, now the big guys look good, but when we crowd the middle, it does look kind of weird. So let me go to my options and settings. All right, so the players, let's just go larger players. How about that? Yeah, the huge, they were kind of jamming into each other. Kind of looked like a
First down.
rugby match, a rugby scrum, you know. And Suey with the
We have
ball.
second down
All right, so
coming
let's quit this. Let's let the AI finish it. And what's going to happen here? 26-24. So we had a good game. Let's take a look at the highlights. So we had Walter Payton on that pass. We had Craig with a pass, a 48-yard kick. Oh boy, let's watch the field goal, shall we? 48 yards on the natural grass. And this one is good.
It's good.
We got a fourth down conversion here. Butler with a kick. We got interception by Wilbur Marshall. They were stopped on fourth down. Then we got a 24-yard kick, and San Francisco was stopped. Okay. Oh, 85-yard punt return. Let's watch that. As Buford goes back to kick. And he's going to get that around the 16-yard line. He is gone. I don't know if he scored or not, though. Just a kicker to beat. He gets by the kicker, and indeed he does score. Taylor.
That's a touchdown.
That looked really nice, didn't it? That looks so nice. And here's the game winner with 5 seconds left. It was 39-yard kick for Kofor. For the win with 11 seconds left. Young puts it down. Kofor with the kick, and that is good.
It's good.
And that is the 26-24 final. So that is that. And so we're just going to delete that there. And so, yeah. So there's a quick look at Pro Strategy Football 2023. I'm very impressed with it. For me, I just enjoy playing these things, and everyone's, I got a text earlier. It's like, hey, what's the most accurate game you've ever played? I don't know. Once you start rolling dice, or flipping cards or having a computer do the stuff behind the scenes, it kind of goes out the window and just becomes a game of chance with a better teams having a better chance to win, things like that. So anyway, so I know. What do you guys think? I'm enjoying it. I'm going to be playing more of this. You'll see a lot of this on the channel. I'm going to be playing a lot of 80s because that's what I have installed right now. I have the 80s installed. I'm hoping that they work out something where you can put all the graphics on the D drive because my C drive is starting to get quite full, and I don't want to have it filled with games, unfortunately. So that's why I didn't play a lot of last year. So this year I freed up a little bit of space enough to play it. So I'm kind of hoping that this plays really well. So anyway, it should be out today. I think it's $20 on Steam, and all the mods are free. They're fairly easy to install. Actually, this time they're fairly easy to install. And I think you can get them by the decades. I got the 80s in there and plugged them in this morning or last night, and they're ready to go. And it looks fantastic. It does. I like how you can move the goalposts around. The face masks still weren't working for me. I don't know why. I tried to get rid of the face mask. The sleeves did work, but I couldn't get rid of the face mask for some reason. Either that or they weren't there, and I just couldn't tell because they are kind of small little guys on the screen. But anyway, hey, I'm Dave, and that's a first look at Pro Strategy Football 2023. I will be having some full games coming up here on the channel at some point, but I did want to kind of poke around a little bit and listen to the podcast. Kerry goes into detail about all the things you can do in this game. It's pretty amazing how you can really customize this and have a lot of fun with it. So, and for a PC football game that uses ratings, it's fantastic. It is. This is just fun. It really is very, very fun. I'm just going to leave it at that. So thanks for everybody that tuned in this afternoon. If you get a chance, check this out. It just released on Steam. And check out the mods for this as well. They're fairly easy to install. They are big files, though, and they do go on the C drive. So keep all that in mind if you have in storage issues. But a lot of fun. And I expect myself and Ron, and our Red Sox fan who was in here earlier, to play a lot of this game on our channels this fall.